Incentives are very, very powerful rewards or punishments that a person or an organization might offer or impose in order to, sometimes on purpose, to get a desired result, sometimes accidental. I call the accidental ones perverse incentives. A perverse incentive is where a reward or punishment is structured, but it encourages bad behavior, behavior that was never intended. There's a lot of different incentives. These are very, very common with an employee-employer relationship, with government programs, oftentimes taxes. Maybe you can save money on taxes if you dot 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 some incentives program. There's also incentive programs between seller and buyer. Costco, for example, will have a membership program, a loyalty program where you can save money. So it incentivizes you to shop at Costco. Almost any retailer has some. There's different incentives to almost anyone selling anything. They'll offer different incentives to encourage you to buy. An example of a government or a tax incentive is a 401k program. The government offers a 401k, which the benefit, the reward, is you get to save money on taxes and postpone the tax expense until you're retired. So it incentivizes you to save your money for retirement. A lot of times companies will even contribute to that 401k. A lot of times 401k matching is offered to a limit, and thus incentivizing you to save your money again. Another example of a business or an employer to an employee incentive is commissions. Salespeople often get commissions when the more they sell, the more they make. And this can introduce a perverse incentive, very, very common in my experience, where a salesperson will close a sale, walk away with their commissions, but the engineering team is stuck with an outrageous project, an outrageous contract, a ridiculous scope that is impossible to achieve, maybe on a too tight timeline, or something that hasn't yet been invented, or for a price that is going to cause the company to lose money. The salesperson gets the reward, but the company and the engineering team is hurt. This is probably the most common perverse incentive I see within companies. Some incentives are okay, some are great, some introduce perverse incentives. What are some of your incentives that you operate within these days? Are any of them good incentives? Do you like any of them? Are there any that you think are very stupid?